This video is on the price prediction and technical analysis of SASOL, and as you guys can see at this point in time, we find ourselves on the monthly chart, and on the monthly chart we can see that we are in a very strong downward trend, which suggests that for the most part we should not be, in my very humble opinion, looking for potential buy opportunities, especially because also if you were to look at this area over here, right, you would see that we have a W formation there, or a W structure. And again, whenever we have these patterns, what happens quite often is that a lot of traders and investors actually buy at that point, and they place their stop losses at that level. So what this means is that we have a lot of stop losses located here, right? And it is quite possible that we may potentially see the market from where it is actually move further down to grab all of those stop losses. And at this point is where I believe we may potentially, start looking for those buy opportunities, right? Another thing that motivates for why we may potentially see the market continue to move further down is that we actually, as you guys can see, have this pattern over here, which is a head and shoulders pattern, where this area here would be the left shoulder, this would be the head, and this would be the right hand shoulder. And again, it has a neckline there, right? And this particular pattern more or less started here, and ideally we want to see the market close pretty much in line with where it had started, and that means that for the most part we still want to see the market from where it is actually move further down to around this area over here, right? So what am I saying? As I said, guys, at this point it's not a good idea, in my very humble opinion, to consider buying this particular stock, due to those reasons that I've given you. However, having said that, I think the best thing to do, in my very, very humble opinion, is to actually wait for the market to reach this area over here, right? Once that happens, I believe that one should look for potential W structures, and on the second leg of that W structure, or when price closes above the neckline of that W structure, I believe that we may potentially consider looking for buy opportunities. And again, guys, what I'm doing right now is just showing you what may possibly happen, and I'm not necessarily saying that the market will unravel in the manner in which I've just described. So we need to be careful and use good money management. And yeah, as I said, in conclusion, buying this particular stock right now is not a good idea. The best thing may be, in my very humble opinion, to actually wait for the market to reach this level, and at this level is where myself personally, I would be looking for potential buy opportunities, right? And it may happen that the market may actually give us, if I can just mark it, just bear with me, this pattern over here. Let's have a look. Let me just make it smaller. The market may potentially give us this pattern over here, which may be a double formation or a double bottom, which means that should I buy at this level, my first take profit should be around here, which is where we have the neckline of this W structure.